I low-key have beef with you about this.
No, I know.
You spilled my tea on the radio before I could.
Guys, okay. Who's the most famous person you ever waited on?
Cardi B and her whole entire family.
So I think our series was that series where like people were having sex a lot and no one gave a What was your feelings of Helena at the time? Because she had a mixed reception.
I think Helena's a very smart girl. I hope she learns her lesson. For the first time in my life, I felt like no one liked me. No, I don't think they really ever respected me until it was the end.
Do you not? Really not?
No.
Why did you choose Harrison in that recoupling? Hi dolls, welcome back to Olivia's house. I am joined by, we fact-checked this beforehand, my first Love Island guest in the clubhouse and my guest's very first podcast, you guys, is Toni Laites! How the fuck am I your first podcast?
I was being patient.
Babe, I'm fucking honoured.
I wanted to do the right one.
Guys, no fucking pressure, like to everyone in my team. If she has a bad experience, this is all on
you.
It's on me.
It's on you.
Because you must have had offers.
Yeah. But like, they were messy or I didn't feel like I related to them.
Fair.
I relate to you.
Girl, we're going to get on. I just know it. I mean, there's so much to talk about and we're going to go for it step by step. But before we get started, I think you know the house rules because you've listened to the pod.
I did my research.
You did your research. What would you like to leave at the door?
Council tax.
Yeah, let's throw a round of applause for that, to be fair, yeah. Okay, we might as well get into it straight away because you went viral on TikTok for talking about council tax. So just to be clear, is that not a thing in the States?
No.
So you applied for your residency, your British working visa, whatever.
All of that.
And then how long did you wait before the bill landed on your door?
I think it was 4 days. I was in my apartment and I checked the mail for the first time. They got me.
One thing about the UK government is they will collect their money.
Yeah.
They won't do fuck all else.
Yeah, that's why we left.
They will collect their money.
That's why America left.
Literally. So literally it comes through and you're like, what's this for? What am I paying for?
Yeah, because in America you don't pay like property tax unless you own property.
Right. Yeah.
I don't own that apartment.
You're just renting it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so much to talk about with moving to the UK and like everything there. We'll come back to it. But let's go like pre-Love Island, right? Who is Toni pre-Love Island? What were you doing? Well, I know what you were doing and we're going to share a funny story in a minute. But in your words, what were you doing sort of the 6 months leading up to Love Island?
I was half unemployed, half waitress.
Okay.
Because in Vegas, the pools are only open 8 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously winter time and it gets cold and the pool closes and turns into an ice skating rink. So I would move back to Florida for the winter.
Okay.
And I had just gotten back to Vegas to get my job back at the Fontainebleau pool. And I was just walking around the pool like it was a normal day. I wasn't thinking anything of it.
So you're like, do you refer to it as bottle girl, cabana girl? What's the like kind of...
I was technically like a cabana waitress. I didn't work at the club, at the hotel. It was like the regular family pool. Don't get me wrong, there's bottle service and crazy people, but at the same time, you could bring your kids if you really want to.
Okay, so it's quite like a chilled vibe compared to some of the others.
Yeah, like we had a club at the hotel, but I didn't work at the club. The club is only open on the weekends. I worked every day.
What hotel was it?
The Fontainebleau.
Oh, so is the hotel and the pool is there? That makes sense. And by like some fate, in one of the cabanas happens to be Mike Spencer, who's the executive producer of Love Island. And you guys probably heard me talk about Mike before. So Mike cast me for my series of Love Island 2017. He's also produced a number of my shows. And he meets you. You're serving him and his new husband.
He was on his honeymoon.
He's on his honeymoon, and you guys start chatting. And did he kind of like sort of mention the idea of Love Island to you there and then, or?
I low-key have beef with you about this.
No, I know.
You heard?
Yeah.
You spilled my tea on the radio before I could.
Guys. Okay. I don't know why. Mike told me the story. So Mike's like, I've met this girl. She's working in the hotel. She's such a fucking vibe. I'm going to try and put her forward for the show. I was like, oh my God. Like, I remember the messages. I was like, get you. Like, no days off. You're literally like street casting on your honeymoon. Hilarious.
Yeah.
And then when I met you, I was like, oh my God, I'm like finally meeting you now. Like, Mike cast you.
I was fresh out.
And then I went on the radio a few days later, talked about meeting you and like told your story. Wait. Which one? I don't know why. I just assumed that it was a story that like everyone's also interested in casting stories. And two, the British press, they just like love to twist things, obviously. And because you won your series,
they will do that.
It's not fair. It was a fix. I was like, sorry, someone being like street casted is the most organic way of getting onto a show.
Yeah.
Like people get onto reality shows all kinds of like non-authentic ways now, through agents, through like friends of friends, through like referrals. That is like the most organic way you could possibly get cast.
It wasn't a secret by any means.
No, but
I just wanted to tell the story myself.
She's forgiven me enough to come on the podcast. I'm so sorry. And Mike messaged me saying,
I think he was more mad than I was.
He was like, you and your big fucking trap. And I was like, I just messaged back. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, because one, I just assumed someone had told that story somewhere because I think it's such a nice story. And I was like, two, it's not like it has any undertone of like where anyone's done anything wrong.
Yeah.
So I was like, but just, yeah, I apologise.
Thank you.
What was your reaction when it hit the press? Were you like, this fucking
shit.
bitch?
Like we had a 5-second conversation and this is what she got out of it. But no, like no harm.
Well, anyway, I remember speaking to Mike. He talked about you and then you turn up in the villa and obviously you had such a big impact. You were like a bombshell but a day oneer. So like you were the first, you arrived after the main lineup. How did that feel? Were you nervous?
Yeah, because I had no idea what was going on. Like normally when you go in as a bombshell, you get to see the cast beforehand.
Yeah.
You know who's going to be there. I had no clue.
Because you were just basically an original, but you just had like a couple of hours gap.
Yeah, they literally didn't show me anyone. So when I walked in on that first day, I didn't really realize it was the first day until I got there. And my decision to pick Ben really was blind.
Because you just had no idea who you should go for.
I didn't know any of them. And if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really like any of them. So I just
Babe,
saying.
The first day when you look at the lineup, because I had this in my series, and I was like, I don't fancy any of these men. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? What was your knowledge of Love Island? Like, you were obviously, like, you're from Connecticut. You were, like, working in Vegas. Like, Love Island UK was quite big in the States, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I never watched it. We have so many reality TV shows in America that, like, I wasn't going to watch anything about the UK. I'd heard of it, of course. But Love Island USA was also getting really big.
Yeah.
Like, season 6, which would have been last year, 2 years ago at this point, was huge. That was like the big outbreak for Love Island USA. So that's what people were focused on. I had never seen an episode of UK.
I mean, it's a really bold move to like take that leap, because also you could have just like held out and thought, well, if he thinks I'm good for this, I could just try for the American one. What kind of made you think, no, fuck it, I'm going to fly to the UK, don't know anyone, join them? I mean, that's ballsy, because it's quite scary anyway, let alone going into like another country where you're kind of out of your comfort zone, so to speak.
I had kind of been just like living a do-it-for-the-plot lifestyle.
Yeah, nice.
Like, I obviously grew up in Connecticut. I actually went to college in Florida, like 45 minutes outside of Miami. So I had 4 years in Miami before I even moved to Vegas.
So you've done some partying.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Miami or Vegas?
Vegas for partying, Miami for living.
Okay, nice.
I think people in Vegas give less fucks and you can just go out and have a good time. Everyone in Miami stands in the club like this.
Yeah. I feel like everyone goes to Vegas and and everyone who watches my stuff knows my love for Vegas. I think I've been like 10 times. It's like everyone just goes and throws everything at the wall. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fuck it culture. What's one of the wildest things you've seen when you're working and living in Vegas?
I think crazier stuff happened in Miami.
Really?
Yeah. Like, the hotel that I worked at, it was the same hotel in both states.
Okay, so the same chain.
Yeah. Well, it's not even a chain. There's one in Miami. It's been open since 1954. You know Live nightclub?
Yeah.
It's that hotel.
Oh, fuck, of course.
So, like, that
Every
hotel...
time I go into that hotel, though, I'm, like, in that reception, that, like, lobby, and I can't even fucking see, trying to get down the steps.
It's known for that. It's known for, like, being a celebrity hotspot. It's known for being party. They most recently opened the one in Vegas. It's only been open for about 2 years now.
Got you.
So I was, like, the original staff at Vegas.
Okay.
Crazier shit happened in Miami. I would walk into the cabana and there would be people sitting on faces.
Fuck.
Yeah, like, celebrities are constantly at the hotel. Vegas was just catching on. It's a brand new hotel.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm a Vegas regular at this point. And I was thinking, I can't imagine where the Fontainebleau is.
It's like, the biggest, tallest blue building. They've been building it for 15 years. It's all the way at the end by the Wynn.
Fine.
Next time you go, you have to stay
well,
there.
Now I will know.
No, I'm a stan.
Really?
There's like 36 restaurants, a nightclub, a day club, the regular pool with like 7 pools. Yeah.
Wow.
It's beautiful. They just got Michelin rated, the whole hotel.
Who's the most famous person you ever waited on?
I've met all of them. Athletes, rappers, like the doctors from Botched.
Oh my God, like Terry DeBro.
Yes. Like Cardi B and her whole entire family. Offset was there. Amber Rose was there. Like, it was everybody.
Who's like, which genre of people was like the best tippers? Like athletes?
Garbage men.
What, people in regular jobs? Mm-hmm. Seriously?
Celebrities don't tip.
Wait, expand. Because
they don't.
That's so gross.
They want everything for free.
Fair.
And like, I think hardworking, like, garbage men
who've saved up for this trip.
Yeah, like they worked for it. They understand what it's like because, yeah, my job was glamorous, but at the same time, I'm standing outside in a bikini in 1,000,000-degree heat on my feet for 10 hours.
That heat is no joke.
Dealing with drunk assholes all day.
Yeah.
So there's like a certain type of person that appreciates the work you're in without just, they're kind of creepy too.
Yeah, yeah.
They tip really well.
What's the biggest tip you ever got?
Probably like $2,000 from the garbage men.
I'm obsessed. Was it quite hard to like set your boundaries? Because I'm sure, because you're gorgeous, I'm sure there was so many fucking men that would be like, trying to chat you up. Like, how do you navigate that? And it's like, you were like young as well.
You're busy. Like, I was really, really good at what I did. Mm-hmm. I trained everyone on the staff. I was probably known as having like the most sales at both properties. So like, I was focused.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't have cash in my face, I'm not really going to give you the time of day, unfortunately. You have to like manage your time the same way you do at any other job.
Yeah.
You know who's a bullshitter.
So if you're standing around just chatting shit with someone when you could be like, you say, selling a bottle to another table.
Exactly.
It's a waste of your time.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet anyone nice when you're doing it? Who you actually were like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you?
No, we would usually just party.
Yeah. God, it's like making me just like, we're going to go to Vegas this summer for my birthday. My sister's been on my case all morning. It's like making me just like just talking about it. Okay, let's talk about Love Island then. As we touched on, so you were like a bombshell but an original day one lineup. What was your like first impression, first 24 hours in the villa? What was going through your head?
That was fucking awful. That whole first week was awful.
It's pretty, you feel like, I felt like I was in a weird dream. Every morning I woke up and I was like, the fuck am I? This is just so weird.
You're very like disassociated.
Yeah.
And I think for the first time in my life, I felt like no one liked me. Like I didn't fit in.
No.
I've never felt like that.
No,
But like, I came in on the first day, stole Ben. Luckily, Shakira was very understanding about that.
Yeah.
But then it obviously didn't work out with him by like day 2. So I was like, what am I doing here? I really wasn't interested in anyone else.
And it's, I think when you, like the first days of Love Island, when you're not interested in anyone, I was trying to explain this to someone the other day, you start to panic a little bit because you're like, the whole point of this is to couple up with someone. And even though it's so early days, you feel very vulnerable. And also it's hard to like pretend. I know people are like, oh, you can just pretend. That's easier said than done. I can't really do that with a guy.
I think it was easier to be myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to pretend.
No.
I caused hell and havoc in that villa, like, just because I was being myself.
You didn't take any shit.
No.
You were like, you became popular. Like, I think you had an arc where people were like, kind of, like, sussing you out, like, this American girl, like, who is she? And then you had a couple of clapbacks where I think people were like, okay, she's fucking cool. She doesn't take any shit. Like, you weren't a bitch with it. You just, like, very much, like, stood your ground. And do you feel like you kind of earned the respect of your fellow islanders just by being like that?
No, I don't think they really ever respected me until it was the end.
Do you not? Really not?
No, I think one of the hardest parts about it was none of those boys would even give an American a chance.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. It really surprised me, especially because I was so set on the fact that I would move here.
Yeah.
But no one believed me.
Right.
Nobody believed me. I'm like, then what the hell am I doing here?
So they thought, you'll come in to do this show, get your like couple of minutes and you're going to fuck off. So what's the point?
There was many times where first public vote, I was in the bottom. Yaz came in, said I was bullshit for saying I would move here. Like, Tommy said I was there for fame.
I fucking hate when people say that because it's like, what we all like.
That's what I said. That's literally what I said. I'm
just
like,
go on fucking Bumble then if you don't want to be on. So like, fuck, honestly, fuck off. Like, it's so redundant.
Yeah, it was just like a whole culmination of things. I even read things now like on Reddit. They thought I was a paid actor or a mole. sent in by production.
So like basically sort of like just report back and like fuck with the plot and everything. Yeah. You went from Ben to Connor, Connor to Harrison. What was it about Harrison? There was like, guys, if you're listening to this and not watching, there was a little wince. What was it that kind of attracted you to Harrison?
I think it really was just like the American aspect of things. We went to the same college.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So it was just like a bit of like a familiarity. Like I feel like I know something. And then it was Helena who jumped in and broke that one up. What was your feelings of Helena at the time? Because she had a mixed reception.
I think Helena's a very smart girl.
Oh, really?
I do. Like, she may make some silly decisions, but she knows what she's doing.
Ah.
She does. And, like, I don't hate the girl.
No.
It's Love Island. But, like, I think she was also very lost during that time with Harry, and she was doing, I guess, what she had to.
Yeah.
I don't hold a grudge against the girl. I literally don't give a fuck.
And obviously she's back on All Stars now. It feels like she's like continuing a very similar arc, almost like that's what people online are saying. Have you watched any?
I've seen it.
What are your thoughts at this point of it so far?
I hope she learns her lesson.
Yeah.
I really wish her the best. Like, everyone deserves to find love.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
No. Would you, if you were single, would you go on?
Hell no.
Not even a hesitation?
No.
Why?
It was hard in there.
Yeah.
Like, for me personally, I'm an only child. I've never had to share anything.
So you're going in the fucking deep end when you're like fighting over hair straighteners with like 10 other girls.
I would hide things away in my drawers. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing my lip liner. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't like when people wear my clothes.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this honesty.
Like, sleeping in a bedroom with that many people was crazy. During Casa, there was people sleeping outside.
There is a point, if you do the whole run, there is a point when it's just, there's too many fucking people there. There's too many fucking people. And also my series, and I don't know, you can tell me what it was like in your series, everyone was sexually active.
No.
So you're in this small fucking room where people are having sex like a metre away from you. I almost lie at the night thinking, I can't do this. I can just hear things that no one should hear. Because I think our series was that series where like people were having sex a lot and no one gave a shit. And it's so, yeah.
I think people know now that that's probably not the right decision to make.
They probably just feel way too exposed.
That was my whole thought. I'm like, nah.
No, honestly, some couple, I'm not going to out people. I mean, people know who it was, but some couples in my series, were at it like fucking rabbits. It was no secret. But I think, like you say, the culture's changed. And I think people come out and it's discussed. And I think we were under some naivety as well, I think, at that point about how much was being shown or how much was being discussed. And, well, we found out very quickly. So on Casa Amor is where you met Cash, which is, finding love in the Casa Amor period is a very rare, because normally there's slim pickings. Normally, I always say this, and this is like maybe controversial, I always feel like Casa Amor is like normally more, the boys get a better time with it.
Definitely. They had a whole extra day than us.
Fuck, really? And I also, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I remember when our Casa boys arrived, we were like, the fuck? Like,
we got a good group.
You got really good.
Like, I think there's a whole saying that we have is Casa Boys on top. 3 Casa Boys made it to the final in our season.
That's like fucking unheard of.
Yeah, because we were sick of all the OGs.
You were like, get these fucking out. We were like, we're going to push you out if we literally last thing we do. So what attracted you to Cash? Was instant vibe, connection?
I think obviously I was done with who I had been with before. And I don't know, there's this thing for me where I don't think of people if they're not in front of me.
Are you ADHD?
Not unsure.
Okay, this is
undiagnosed.
Yeah, I'm very similar. I need to see the person.
Yeah.
And so you kind of got in there and you were like, yeah, Harrison who?
Cash was my focus, and I think he didn't pull one single person for a chat. Okay. Not one. I pulled him.
Right.
Anyone that spoke to Cash during that first day, 2 days, they came to him.
And did that attract you because he was like kind of just sitting back? There was no
He's
desperation.
He's an asshole. But he is. But it still is the same way now, whereas like he's not friendly with other women besides me.
That's how,
and I love that.
Yes, I like that. I can't bear like men that have time for everyone.
He has time for no one.
That is, I know, and so many people will just like hate on me for talking. I've spoke this way before, and people are like, "You're a freak," but I'm like, even if a girl's getting crushed by her dumbbells in the gym, it's not your fucking business.
Leave her.
Let someone else fucking help her. Like, that is always my stance. Don't busy yourself with another female's issues. Like, just you concentrate on me. So you hit it off. At that point, you, Yaz, and Shakira, you are like already close, right?
Yeah.
What was it about those two girls? And you guys have been, you know, kind of this unbreakable little threesome ever since that kind of drew you to each other.
We call ourselves the Outcasts,
which I'm obsessed with.
We were ostracized.
And don't you have Juicy Couture tracksuits that are purse? That's so cool.
Thanks, Juicy.
So cool. Shout out Juicy Couture, which I probably should have stocks in, because when I was a fucking 18, I had every single colour and I wish I'd not got rid of them.
They're back.
Oh, they're back. Yeah, you guys were the Outcasts. I mean, yeah, and there was that, I think we saw something in your series that we had never seen so obviously of such a divide of the girls. Like, it really was you three and the others.
Against the world.
And why do you think that was?
Because we spoke up for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, Shakira and I's friendship started because I took Ben from her, and then she had to find someone else to couple up with or have someone step forward for her because she was single, because I stole Ben. Then none of the girls liked Shakira because she was going after who they were with. But she had to.
Yeah.
It was like survival of the fittest at that point. And then Yaz came in doing Yaz things. And honestly, her and I didn't get along at first. I went off on her the second she got in there for calling me bullshit. But then it also became the same. The other girls didn't like her. I don't think anyone deserves to feel alone in there.
No.
It's very lonely.
Yeah.
And we just all came together, and it thankfully worked out for us. But like, we didn't know that the public would receive it so well. When you're in a villa with 15, 20 people who don't like you, you start to believe, why would anyone else? You know what I mean?
100%. So you definitely didn't have any inkling that the public were getting behind you guys in such a way?
Hell no. The first public vote, Shakira and I were at the bottom.
Isn't that mad? Then you went on to win. When did it start to feel real that you're like, oh my God, I'm going to see this thing all the way to the end?
I think when Maya announced at the end during LI Fest who the two favorite girls were, it was Yaz and I.
And were you like, did it shock you?
I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? Because, again, the first public vote, bottom.
Yeah.
Not in the middle, bottom. And then, like, I obviously knew what happened between Cash would not help my public image whatsoever. But I did show a lot of remorse. Like, I fucked him over.
Okay.
He said it was one of the most embarrassing moments of his life. I made him cry on television.
Wait, in what circumstance?
When I chose Harrison in a recoupling.
Sorry, yes. And then you thought there's no coming back from that?
I thought there was absolutely no coming back from that, but I showed a lot of vulnerability and remorse in that situation because I felt awful.
Why did you choose Harrison in that recoupling?
I think I was a stupid girl who made a similar decision to what I would have made in the past when I maybe like didn't have so much respect for myself. I think every girl has gone through this. We always go through the guy like that we shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I did it.
But do you know what I think about you? And I think that why you were so popular and why you went on to win and why I like you, and I think it's why you make a good TV star, is that people that can fuck up but narrate their mistakes, I think that's when people can relate to you, because it's like, it's okay actually to make the wrong decision if you can like actually tell that story to the viewers and like bring them in. It's quite a skill to like go into the beach chat and like tell people your thought process and like really like kind of lay it bare. And then I think that humanizes you and people go, okay, yeah, she made a mistake. And
Which
then you get redemption. Yeah, we all do. But I think for some people that's really difficult. And I think that's when they don't have a redemption arc, because people are like, they can't understand their thought process. Mm-hmm. Did you ever think that you would be still with Cash now?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
When did you? What part in the show? So you do recouple. You obviously go on to win. When did you like start to feel like, fuck? These are serious feelings. Like these aren't just like Love Island feelings. It's like,
he told me he loved me the night before the final, off camera, by the way, because like There's no filming the day before the final, obviously.
It's like this really weird down day, isn't it? Where you kind of feel like you're like humans, like out in the wild together.
But they're still listening.
They're listening.
There's still microphones in the bed.
Yeah.
You still have your mic on. They're still listening to all of your conversations. So they can just keep sure they keep a check
on the story, like that nothing drastically changes. But it feels a little bit more like you're kind of
normal.
Yeah. And what was the reaction to that? I mean, that's huge.
I haven't heard that in so long. So it was crazy to me. I haven't had a man tell me they loved me in forever. It was literally a shock.
I mean, it's a nice thing to hear.
I wasn't expecting it.
No, I'm sure.
And it meant even more because I knew the cameras weren't rolling.
So you knew it was like, there's no way this is for like any hidden agenda or like trying to make a ditch for the final. Like, it's like, this is how he feels.
He meant it. But I really think, I've told him this before too, that like, I truly fell in love with him after the show.
Yeah.
When we were able to be normal. Because I think Cash is a lot more shy than people assume he is. Mm-hmm. And I could tell that he wasn't being his full outgoing self on the show.
Okay.
Again, it's hard. There were days where we were all grumpy and tired and we didn't want to do it anymore by the end.
Yeah.
So then after leaving, he was literally my rock. Like moving here, I could not have done without him.
It's such a, like, you feel like you've been thrown out of the frying pan into the fire when you leave Love Island. It's like a whirlwind. How important was that, having him like kind of by your side for all that?
No, it would not have been possible without him.
Really?
It's hard for everyone, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But at least you guys can go home.
Yeah.
I was in a hotel in Shepherd's Bush with nothing but my Love Island suitcase.
And did you see any family? Did your family come out and see you? No.
No, because I just told them I'll be back. But like we were busy when we first got out with all of the press.
So you were just like really like out here on your own.
I had nothing but a suitcase full of bikinis. I'm so serious.
For fucking UK, that's gonna be no good to you whatsoever.
Yeah. So like I was going to the mall every single day and buying an outfit.
This episode is brought to you by the film Wuthering Heights. Okay, so everyone's talking about the must-see film this Valentine's, Wuthering Heights, and it's got me thinking about love back then versus now. It's changed a lot, hasn't it? Back in the day, romance was all about yearning, slow-burning passion, and a bit of drama. Well, today, thanks to dating apps, it's a lot more fast, casual, and sometimes a little bit meh. I mean, think about it. Imagine writing a letter and waiting weeks for a reply versus getting left on read after 3 minutes on WhatsApp. Travelling days and nights to declare your love compared to a video call that takes seconds. And being fixed up by an old aunt, can you imagine? Well, this Valentine's, if you want to bring back a bit of old school yearning, there's no better way than losing yourself in a beautiful, intoxicating, heart-wrenching love story on the big screen. Wuthering Heights is directed by Academy Award-winning filmmaker Emerald Fennell and stars Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, plus features original songs from the brilliant Charlie XCX. Whether you're taking your other half or seeing it with your friends, get ready for laughter, tears, and a lot of romance. Wuthering Heights is in cinemas on February the 13th, so make sure you book your tickets now. What's your relationship like now, you guys?
I'm in love. I want to get married like tomorrow.
No, stop!
I'm serious.
Do you think an engagement's on the cards? Do you talk about it?
I mean, I don't want to be delusional. I am, but like, not anytime soon. He's younger than me.
How old is he?
He's going to be 25 in February.
Okay, so
I turned 26 in July.
So you are young.
Yeah.
But is this like different to any other relationship you've had?
100%. I moved to a new country.
It's massive.
And like I've never spent so much time with a man.
Come
ever.
on, he must get on your nerves sometimes.
I think I get on his more.
What's it like living together?
We actually don't.
Oh, you don't?
This has been reported a lot.
Okay.
It's my apartment.
Right. And then you just stay together a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually it will happen, but he still lives with his brother and sister, and they're very close with each other.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to leave them in the dust.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's quite nice, like you said, when you've just moved to a new country, to like create your own roots.
Yeah.
Like you have a place that's yours. It's like one less layer of pressure. He's an incredible dancer.
Yeah.
He loves a dance battle. What do you think of this?
Oh my God, I have a TikTok draft that I'm waiting to post. He was dancing when we were in Antigua on vacation, and I was recording him, and I said, men used to go to war. Now they TikTok dance battle.
Does it ever give you the ick, or do you love it?
No, because he's good at it. If he sucked, it would be different.
That is so valid.
And I also respect the fact that he's been working at this for years.
Yeah.
He's been working on dancing and social media longer than I can even imagine.
What was your relationship with social media like before Love Island? Did you use it much? It wasn't.
I had 3,000 Instagram followers, and that's only because I've lived in so many different places and I met people every day because of work.
Yeah.
I had no TikTok.
So how many TikTok followers and Instagram followers do you have now?
Over 800,000 on Instagram. I just hit 600,000 on TikTok.
Is that like, what was that learning curve of like managing that and like creating content? Were you like...
I hate it.
No, but that is so honest, because do you know what? I've done like a bit of like an arc with it where I've fallen in love with it. But oh my God, when I first came out of Love Island, I was like, every time I opened it, I just wanted to like throw my phone. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I never used to use Instagram in that way, because it can feel so like, you feel so shackled by it. Like, you know, you feel like you have to post all the time. It's like, it's really draining.
Well, there was like a lot of demand when I first got out to like do all these things and go on podcasts and post on TikTok. But like, because I had my visa, I wasn't doing any work.
Right.
I couldn't post a minute-long video on TikTok because if you made money in the country, they won't approve your visa.
Oh, shit.
And like, I did want to just come on the internet and explain all of that to people. Because you're also not really supposed to talk about the visa process.
Oh, okay.
So I was just in limbo this whole time. Like, I had nowhere to live. You can't get an apartment without a visa. Couldn't get a bank account. Couldn't work. So posting for me in those first couple of months was really hard.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy.
No, of course.
I had 1,000,001 things to figure out. I was away from home. I just didn't feel like myself. I'm getting into it now where like I have things to do and things to post about. But I don't know. I'm not one of those people that has an easy time just recording themselves in their bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
You will. And also, I feel like whatever you're doing, it's working.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think sometimes it's like we see people that do well on social media and we think, okay, that's a blueprint, let me try and copy it. But actually the real art to it is finding your own like style. But I mean, you've got serious balls, because there must have been some like dark days.
Oh, very dark days.
Did you ever think about just like throwing the towel in and like going back to the US?
No, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. Like, there's too many people relying on me, counting on me, rooting for me. And I'm rooting for myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving up now. I've been, like, my team and I have been working our asses off to make sure that I am in a place where I can actually enjoy myself here.
Yeah.
There's no giving up. It's not an option.
And what's your relationship with the UK like now? Now you've got your visa, you've got your place.
We're getting there. But I also think the UK is very critical of everything.
Okay.
A bit more judgmental than the US.
Yeah.
In America, anything goes.
And especially, I think, where you lived, like Miami, Vegas, like, yeah.
You could do whatever you wanted.
It's London especially, though.
Yeah.
Because I've lived north and south of this country, and London is like, that's a hard place to like launch yourself, like in the UK, because people are miserable. Let's have it right. Everyone's pissed off. Everyone's cold. Everyone's sick of paying their council tax. Like, it's tough, I think, like you say, to maybe like find your tribe.
But I think at the same time, I was myself on the show. Yeah. And that's what people fell in love with. So I don't have to pretend to be something else now. That's where it would have been hard if I had to maintain some fake persona that I created on a TV show, but I don't.
And that's where it goes wrong for a lot of people.
Y'all voted for me because that was me.
What you talk about M&S. What do you
Munching Snacks?
Why do you call it that?
I don't know.
Munching Snacks, that your nickname for it?
I didn't know it was Marks and Spencer's.
What's like snacks in the US or the UK?
I'm not much of a snacker.
Are you not?
No.
You see, it's weird, is it? Because when I'm working in the States, I'm like, oh my God, everything's better. Like, they have plastic straws. They give you
the plastic straws.
ice with your drink. Like, you know, fountain soda. Like, you know, like good snacks. Like, so I think the US trumps on that one. Like good, like crisp flavors. All the sweets still have like poison in them.
Yeah.
Like, I want the poison.
I
don't
too.
want my sweets without E numbers. I want them like how they're meant to be.
There's still some good stuff here though.
I don't want like vegan Percy Pigs.
I like squashies.
Oh, the little like, they're like pink and white. Yeah, they're good.
I like those.
What about food like in the UK? What is your favourite kind of food?
Probably like Italian.
Yeah. That's
Pizza,
a good shout.
pasta. But you can get good stuff here.
Yeah.
British food's a no for me, though.
But I mean, at this point, as a British person, what even is it? Like, we're notoriously known for having bad food. Do you know what it is as well? As like, I was just in Germany, and it's like, even things, going through the airport, like in other European countries, like grabbing a sandwich or a salad, they just have so many fresh options. And then you go back to England, it's like you trying to get something quick on the go, and everything just looks like it's been sat out for a week.
Meal deal.
Yeah, like everything just looks sweaty. And I'm like, why like the Germans can throw together like a bread roll with some ham and cheese and it's like fresh, tastes good. What's so hard about that? I don't know. For some reason, we really struggle with like food on the go. And also I like in the States, like so many options for like a good salad to go. Again, here, we've got a couple of places, but they're normally...
It's not the same.
I didn't order like extra moisture. Like what? They did not put that on my like notes on my delivery. Yeah,
it rained in your salad.
We touched on it briefly, but let's talk about what you guys were known as the big three in the villa.
We didn't call ourselves that.
No, that's fair. You called yourselves the Outcasts. Yeah. You, Yaz, and Shakira. And I mean, God, you've been iconic as a trio. Like, sorry, ID magazine. Like, what the fuck? I was gagged. Like, what the fuck?
We had no idea.
In what sense?
Like, what that would even mean.
It's like a cultural reset. It's like a big fucking fashion magazine.
It was like one of the first press opportunities that we were offered. They contacted ITV. We're like, sure.
It's like, whatever.
But we had no idea. It was so funny because that shoot was literally in like a warehouse on a digicam. And I think it has almost 30 million views on Instagram right now.
Everything they do is so edgy. So when you were there, you're probably thinking, what the fuck?
I'm like, okay, sure, smudge some more black on.
Because they did you guys very grunge. Yeah. Which is like, I think it suits all of you so well. What you guys are still so close.
Yeah.
What is it that's kept you bonded, three of you?
A shared experience.
Yeah.
I think you can attest to this. You have no idea what it's like to be in that villa unless you've done it before.
Yeah.
People can tell you stories, this, that, and the third. You literally never know what it feels like until you've done it.
It's so true.
And we finished together.
Yeah.
Day one to the end. Every single experience was the three of us. When we were arguing with boys, when we were single, when we were on the verge of being dumped, when we were arguing with girls, it was Shakira, Yasmin, and I.
What's some of your favourite memories you've made since leaving the villa? What kind of things have you done together?
I think ID was sick. Honestly, just being able to work with my friends.
Did you go to Vegas together?
Shakira and I did with Nyx. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
I want to take them on our own time.
Like when you can do your own schedule.
You can't be crazy on a brand trip.
Babe. So why do you think I don't get invited on them anymore? One icon, I can never fucking go, but I remember Georgia Harrison and I went on a brand trip with... This shows how much I cared because I can't remember the fucking brand. To Ibiza, like 2 years after Love Island, and we missed like a whole day of activity.
That shouldn't be a brand trip destination, just saying.
It's like literally we came in from being at High, it was like 7 a.m. and all the girls were like fully glammed. Like
come take a picture.
Yeah, they were having their matcha and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and they were looking at us like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, well, actually, you're sticking to the schedule. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, wait, I've got a completely wrong idea of what this is. Yeah, so brand trips are fun, but yeah, they're pretty full on schedule.
It's work.
Yes, work. Well, that's what I learned. So you have to, but it must have been quite nice going back though, even in some way, and with your friends.
Shakira got to meet my friends.
That's nice.
We got to have a bit of a Vegas experience, especially it was F1.
Yes, that's
really cool.
That's so cool.
But like, I want to take them back
and do it
on our own time, or even Miami too.
What? Do you went to Paris together?
Yeah, we just went to Paris together
on the Eurostar.
We've been doing shoots together all the time.
Have you ever had bickers between the three of you? Are you like sisters? Do you bicker, or is it more like
me and Yaz clash sometimes? We both have a sharp mouth, but like an argument worth not getting over. No, like.
It's
stupid.
Yeah.
It's not a real argument.
It's like a sister argument.
We are just all very different as well. We come from different places. I think we speak differently. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Maybe have different beliefs, but like that's what makes it special as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we could have a dilemma or we could be deciding something business-wise and we all have a different opinion to bring. We all balance each other out.
Yes, that's nice. And also like navigating friendships that are born in like such an unnatural environment, and then you're kind of thrust into this unnatural world. And like you say, there's a lot at play there. So like it's like fair play to you guys for sort of keeping that bond and like looking after it.
I think we all have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah.
We know how hard it was in there. We know how hard it is now. If people are being mean to us online, we go straight to the group chat and bitch about it there. It's like a safe space.
How do you cope with online negativity? I feel like everyone fucking loves you, but like there's always someone.
There's still some hate. I need to stop reading comments.
Okay.
It's an addiction.
I always like talking to my guests about this because I notoriously try and stay out of the comments because I've found it's a bit better way to cope. But a lot of my guests, I had GK Barry on the other week and she was saying she's like deep in the comments. She'll drive herself crazy reading them.
I do. I don't know what's wrong with me, why I can't
It's kind
stop.
of like, but I guess it's a bit addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you know it's not helping you, but you can't help yourself.
Everyone cares what other people think about them, whether they want to admit that or not.
Yeah.
And like, I could say, oh, I don't give a fuck about anything, but like, I still care deep down. I want to know what people are saying.
Yeah.
Whether posts are being received well or there's criticism. But I think like the only comments that bother me are things that like you would believe about yourself. You can't call me ugly.
Because you know it's
I'm not ugly.
True.
But like it's when people attack your relationship.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It hurts. And it almost makes you start to second guess yourself. But like, I don't know. Eventually I'll stop reading them.
But I think as long as you, like you say, if you can read them and separate, and people are just unhappy. And so I think there's a lot of hatred online. But I kind of feel sometimes I have this weird thing, and I feel like your personality is quite similar to mine. Sometimes when I read something quite like venomous, I think, oof, you are like really worked up, and I almost kind of get a kick out of it. I think you woke up this morning and my picture pissed you off, and that kind of makes me happy.
And they're probably sitting in a basement somewhere.
Yeah, just like rotting away. And also I think that you, because you're like East Coast, really. It's like you have, so I think that's as well what you adapt to the UK well. Like it's like sarcastic, sharp sense of humour. Sometimes it's like there'll be something clipped up from this show or like one of my radio shows. And I get in the comments, I'm like, oh my God, like you guys, like, can you not hear sarcasm? Like it's screaming through the screen. This is not like news night. I'm not like giving out like step by step, do what I say. It's like, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
People don't get it.
Everything's so literal. Like they want to take things so literally. What would be your advice for someone who's relocating to a new country? I mean, you did it in very strange circumstances, like, but a lot of people in their 20s and 30s, like, they take that jump and they go, I'm going to go and live in a new city. What's like kind of your key takeaways on coping with that?
Literally just do it.
Just go for it.
Yeah. And like, know that you can without a lot of help.
Yeah.
Like I've started over so many times. I started over from going from Connecticut to Miami, then Miami to Vegas. Like I did not know a single person in Las Vegas.
And that can be a
moving
lonely
there.
city.
Yeah, it is. But like, remain yourself and the self that you know and you're proud of, and then people will follow.
Yeah.
I made friends so quickly in Vegas. I made friends quickly in Miami. Like, it will come together eventually. It might take time. This move took time.
But you're in that era now where it's like like you said, like the being patient is paid off.
Yeah.
And you kind of broken the back of it now.
I'm not a patient person.
No, what star sign are you?
A Cancer.
Okay, yeah.
But like, this one was all worth it.
Yeah.
I really had to slow down and do nothing for a while because I had no choice.
You were limited. That must have been the hardest part, actually.
Yeah, it made me sick every single day. I just felt like lazy.
Yeah, because also you obviously you've got such a work ethic. You're used to like working in these fast-paced environments, working fucking hard. So that must have been very strange.
It was also hard to see everyone else around me doing things.
And you're restricted. I can't do this, I can't do that.
Yeah.
We've got a little game here that the team have created because you've experienced chaos in both sides of the Atlantic. So we want to do a villa or Vegas,
okay.
Right? So it's a little quick fire. I'll give you the thing, and then you tell me whether it's villa or Vegas. Where do they have bigger egos?
Villa.
Then Las Vegas.
Yeah. I've never seen such big egos in my entire life.
Fake friendships.
Both.
Yeah.
I want to say Villa. I made great friends in Vegas.
Yeah. I can see that, to be honest. I saw fake friendships in my series, almost more than fake relationships. Harder graft.
Vegas.
Yeah. Everyone's like, from the minute the plane touches down, people are just grafting.
Yeah.
They're there to shag and gamble.
And get out of there.
Well, this one is whoever wrote this one, producer, does not know the pain of the villa because it says worst hangovers.
Vegas. Get the IV ready for me.
Those hangovers in Vegas are different. And also in Love Island, how many drinks do you get in your series?
1, maybe 2.
Oh, God. It's even worse. I think we were allowed 3.
We would be banging on the door. Please give us the second drink, please.
And they used to basically kind of decide on the second drink depending on how everyone's behaving. Is that how they do it? Yeah, it's if you were like behaving sort of unruly, they'd have to like contain us. More flirting.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It was my job.
To flirt with people.
Yeah.
To get them to buy the biggest bottle. Drama.
Villa.
Yeah. Rules.
Villa.
So many rules.
So many rules.
So, like, it's such a niche reference because obviously I think I was the only one boy in my series who'd been to boarding school, but that's what it's like. You have a bedtime, you have a getting up time, they tell you, like, you're getting ready now, like, dinner. Oh, my God, it's very restricted.
I said it was all-inclusive jail.
With sun.
Yeah.
Where did you feel more eyes on you?
Vegas, because I don't think about it in the villa. After being there for 8 weeks, you forget that anyone's even watching.
I know. It's scary, isn't it? Where did you cry more?
Oh, villa, for sure. For sure. I wasn't crying in Vegas. I was having a blast.
Did it surprise you how emotional you got in the villa at times?
No, I am quite an emotional person, but like in there, it's very easy to be set off.
Yeah.
Little things will get under your skin because you don't have a phone.
Yeah.
All you have to think about is what's happening that day with those people.
And I am someone that I realise how much I rely on my friends to like talk me off the edge and like bring me back down to earth for a second. And it was like, I realised like week 1, I was like, I've got these girls that I don't know, I don't trust you. Like I want to call my best friend and like be you can't. It makes you feel like you're going a bit mad. It's fucking brutal.
Go to the beach hut and have a good cry.
But crying was an issue for me. I remember like I think they wanted me to cry like sooner because to show that I was like human, but I have a hard time crying in front of people. But then once you start, it's like you kind of can't stop. So you've got your visa, you've got your apartment. What is on the cards for 2026? What about TV? Are you ever enticed back in?
I'm waiting for the right opportunity. I've already turned a couple things down. Because my life was in shambles and I didn't think it was the right time to go back on TV. I just want it to be something worth it.
Yeah.
Something I align with. Mm-hmm. I'm also doing very well in the public eye right now, and certain shows can ruin that.
Yeah.
I want to keep this pace as we're going right now.
As in, like, if you go in and it goes wrong, it can, it's a risk. Because, like, is there any shows that you would do further down the line that you've thought of?
Traitors.
Oh, you would be good on Celeb Traitors. That's a fucking great shout. You would be a force at that round table. Yeah. That's a good one. I'm a Celeb?
I think you would have to drag me by my hair. I think it would be entertaining, don't get me wrong, but
I can't imagine you're scared of much. Or you are?
I don't know. I just watched it for the first time this year.
It's fucking brutal.
If you put me in some sort of cage with bloody guts, I'm gonna die.
No, I think you're tougher than you're giving yourself credit. I think the competitiveness would take over. Do you see yourself kind of here indefinitely? Is that a really hard question to ask you?
It's winter right now. So if you're asking winter of me, the answer is no.
Because this fucking sucks?
Yeah. Like, I would avoid winter at all costs when I lived even in America. Mm-hmm. But, like, right now, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's just not forever.
But you've moved a lot, so
Yeah.
why would you hedge your bets on? I mean, I moved a lot as a child, but I've always lived here. And then when people like get all like freaked out when they ask me an Instagram question, I go, maybe I'd move to New York. And then they go, what? You're moving? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I just say maybe. Yeah. I don't like the idea of of making a statement that I'm going to stay somewhere forever.
Yeah, because I don't know.
See where it takes you.
I've always switched it up.
Oh, this has been an absolute joy. I've been a big fan of you since day one. And you are everything that I kind of hoped you would be. And, you know, I see why people fell in love with you. You're so engaging, charming, confident. Like, not to patronise you, but you are young still. And you hold yourself. And I think you hold yourself this way because you've lived. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And I think there's like a lot of 25-year-olds who have like barely left their mum's front room. It's like you can feel your like life experience. It comes through. Before I do let you go though, we need your referral. Who should we put on the list for the house? Who should be sitting in the seat?
Tana Mojo.
That's a great one. All the team just went, yeah, we're going to have to go.
I want a finder's fee.
Yeah, yes, you want a booking fee. That's a great one. And who should we ban?
My mother.
Not a beat was taken.
No.
Why? Tell me.
Have you seen her TikTok?
No, but I will be looking now.
She has almost 200,000 followers. The microphone needs to be taken away from her.
Have seen them. But that makes me think that she would be great.
Oh, she would be on the next flight out if you asked her, but that's why I'm saying no.
What kind of things would you tell us about you?
Oh my God, anything. She doesn't know when to stop. Her Love Island debriefs have me on the edge of my seat every day. And I text her, I'm like, please stop talking about that person.
No, mums on Instagram are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
My mum was recently, I found her, came across it because I didn't even follow this fucking page when Strictly was on. And Amber Davies from my series is on it. My mum just like loves Amber like a second daughter. My mum's in the comments on the BBC page being like, Amber should have got a 10. This is disgrace. I was like, right, stop.
Please.
Right fucking now, because what happens is they recognise the last name, then they come for me.
They come for you.
Yeah, I'm like, just get the fuck out the comments. Or like sometimes she'll like do a bit of like Love Island commentary, like when new series are on. I'm like, oh my God, Okay, so we're aligned on that. It's been an absolute joy, and I'm honoured to have been your first podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Toni, everyone.